to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I appreciate everybody for sliding through for a hot second. Real quick show, man. So, fan participation, though. Group participation, man. Tribe participation. All right, let's get right to it, man. I saw this the other day, and it just slightly. But this didn't even surprise me. This did not surprise me. Let's get to it. I can't hear nothing. Hold on. I should hear something. I don't hear nothing. Let's try it again.
Ooh, 19.
There we go.
When did Pearl Harbor take place?
Ooh, 1960s sometime?
I feel like it's somewhere in the 80s.
1914 or something.
1914?
Yeah, that's something with World War One.
World War II.
I'm gonna bring that back in case you didn't hear the original question. I asked them what year did World War II start? Let's go back. These are once again, man. I love these shows where they go on campus, speak to current college students, 20-year-old college students, and ask them questions that they should know in sixth grade class, sixth grade math, sixth grade social studies, and they ask these to college students on college campuses. I love these things, man, because these always establish what I always say about girls with degrees. Anyway,
When did Pearl Harbor take place?
Ooh, 1960s sometime?
I feel like it's somewhere in the 80s.
1914 or something.
1914?
Yeah, that's something with World War One.
World War II. If you switch the 4 and the 1, you're right, it's 1941. Where's Pearl Harbor located?
Is it? Okay, it's either off the coast of Florida or Hawaii-ish. I'm gonna go with Florida.
Do you know who attacked Pearl Harbor?
I'm done.
The attack on Pearl Harbor, when did that take place?
December 7th, 1941,
There you go. Where is Pearl Harbor located?
Hawaii.
Okay. And who attacked us at Pearl Harbor?
The Japanese.
Why is it important to know about Pearl Harbor and what happened?
It started American involvement in World War II.
When did Pearl Harbor take place?
Ooh,
girls are dumb, men are awesome. Girls are dumb, men are awesome. Doesn't matter how many degrees they get in basket weaving and social science. Girls don't know shit. They just do shit. Don't matter the race of girl. All toddlers gonna toddle. Don't matter your passport. Don't matter if people like, I ain't dealing with Keisha. I'm giving me a mingling. All girls are dumb. All toddlers act like toddlers. All toddlers act like toddlers. But men seem to know stuff. Men know stuff. Men don't always do stuff because doing stuff is toxic, but men know stuff. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because I need your help. I need you guys' help. This is a group participation situation this morning. I need your help. Because I'm inspired from the other day's show. I'm super inspired from Sunday's show, man. Super inspired. Show you guys something else real quick. Now, apparently, the baby boomers The whole we need to go to college. I'm the first person in my family generation, just college educated dummies. Because a lot of the boomers went to college to duck the draft, to dodge the Vietnam War. So a lot of them weren't going to school to really learn stuff. They just didn't want to go to war. So they ain't learn shit except how to have orgies and create single mothers without adult supervision. But the silent generation, for all the things that they say bad about Ronald Reagan, Ronnie nailed this one. He visited Cal U right around this was still when he was the governor of California. He wasn't the president yet. Ronald Reagan became president in 1980, so he ran in what, 1979. So this had to be the late 1960s, early 1970s. No, Jelly Bean Eater was Carter. Jimmy Carter was the Jelly Bean Eater. Ronald Reagan was the one who did a movie with a monkey. What was the name of that monkey? Bobo? Damn, what was the name of that monkey? Y'all can look it up. Ronald Reagan movie with the monkey. But Jimmy Carter, he took Jimmy Carter's slide. Jimmy Carter was the Jelly Bean Eater. Um, yeah, the rapping Duke, the fake Ronald Reagan rapping Duke. Dawg. Actually, that wasn't even Ronald Reagan. Yeah, bedtime for Bonzo. Yeah, that's what it was. And the rapping Duke wasn't even rapping Ronnie. That was supposed to be John Wayne. Anyway, let's check this out, man. Ronald Reagan said something before I was born that somebody should have taken heed of. Let's check this out.
Those people told you for days in advance that if the university sought to go ahead with that construction, they were going to physically destroy the university. Now, why did you
negotiate many times?
Negotiate? What is to negotiate? What is?
Well, the university is a public institution.
That's right. But the university,
for its own community and for the community of Berkeley that live around it.
all of it began the first time some of you who know better and are old enough to know better let young people think that they had the right to choose the laws they would obey as long as they were doing it in the name of social protest.
Ronald Reagan is a motherfucking gangster. He is a gangster. The older I get, the more I realize that the people whom which the colors told me to dislike were the people who were the heroes. Because colors hate authority. The males hate manhood and the women hate men. So any sign of authority or power, the colors hate. They hate Donald Trump, made more money under Donald Trump than they ever did in their life. They hated Ronald Reagan, made more money under Ronald Reagan than they ever did in their life. Lowered taxes, did some regulations, opened up some pipelines. This is both Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump. You can pick which one. One did trickle down economics, which didn't quite trickle down, but it lowered taxes. He did have the war on crime, the war on drugs. That was kind of bullshit. But it was bullshit because all the baby boomers is doing fucking drugs. And then turned around and sent their sons up the river for selling them the drugs that they was using, man. Generation X wasn't doing drugs. Generation X was making the songs about doing drugs. White Lines, Don't Ride the White Horse, Motherfucking Dope Man. That was about a song about selling drugs, not doing drugs. You was selling drugs to your uncle, the boomer. Boomers did drugs. They had a war on drugs to stop boomers from doing drugs, and the boomers made a crime bill to arrest their sons for selling them the drugs because they didn't have the willpower to stop on their fucking own. And we hated Reagan for that. Instead of hating the boomers for putting us in that precarious situation. Turn right back around. Got these same cocksuckers coming to you again, telling you that Donald Trump is wrong. We loved Donald Trump in the 1990s. Everybody wanted to be rich like Trump. Trump was in all the movies. Niggas had Trump t-shirts. Trump was at all the boxing events. Ran Atlantic City. All of a sudden he runs for president. He told you that Barack Obama, that Kenyan boy that was born in allegedly Hawaii, possibly Asia, might not have been a citizen, so he might not have been able to run for office. Maybe, sort of, kind of. But his mama white and his granddaddy live in Kansas. So he was raised with the white folks, but y'all call him black. Because y'all play color games and not culture games. The one y'all voted for because he had no platform, no agenda, no voting history. But his wife was black, so he must be black. Push the gay scandals out the way. Let him disrespect Louis Farrakhan. Let him abandon what was his name? Jebediah Brown, Pastor Jebediah Brown, at the church he had been attending for 12 years because it came out that he was touching kids. Well, touching men. He ain't touch kids. Touching gay men in the choir, because you know them the only motherfuckers that go to the choir is gay men, women, and felons, right? Let them, but all that under, he said, yo, he black though. Donald Trump said, yo, but is he American? And y'all turned on him. He's a goddamn patriot. Had us trying to turn on Clarence Thomas because he had a white wife. He ain't did shit wrong but marry for love. He had a white wife, so he can't be black. Man, had sexual secretaries coming out the woodwork talking about, hey, he looked at me. He ain't even touch her. I can't think of her name. Anita Hill. Didn't even touch Anita Hill. Anita Hill didn't say she gave him some pussy. Say he looked at her with a sexual innuendo and had her doing things as a secretary that she felt uncomfortable with. Somebody, she was reaching for stuff. The way he had her reaching for stuff, bullshit. Turn on class something. Look, you know my rule in life, bro. Anytime two or more black women agree, do the opposite. And since men are better than women, even at being women, if one baby boomer man agrees, it counts as two black women. Don't believe it. I'm starting to think that Public Enemy was lying to me when they was telling me Ronald Reagan was against me. And Ronald Reagan was a racist. But just when you're looking back on, he was anti-liberal. He was a conservative for real. And you're right, UC Berkeley is liberal now. They were liberal then. A bunch of flower power children. I'm going to play that back. I want to slow walk this, though. I want to slow walk this. And I'm going to play the other video back, too. We're going to do the before and the after. I'm going to slow walk this. This is 1969. This is, what, 57 years ago? Almost 60 years ago. Or 55 years ago. Almost 55 years ago. Let's slow walk it this time. I need y'all guys to understand.
Those people told you for days in advance that if the university sought to go ahead with that construction, they were going to physically destroy the university.
Let's pause right there. Students told the administration, your children told daddy, your employees told the boss. Not even your employees, because they paid to be there. Endowments, grants, student loans, scholarships. They supposed to be there for education. Do you know how long it takes to plan a construction project? It takes months, sometimes years, When you're talking about a university, sometimes years. A great plan takes 7 years, but construction doesn't take that long. It could be 6 months. They have to get the budget. So that means you have to go to the state, you have to lobby for a budget, you have to get the budget, you have to find the contractors. The contractors have to come with the designs. You have to agree on the design. Then you have to have funding. A lot of times, these buildings are sponsored, which is like Michael Jordan has a library at the University of Illinois because Jeffrey, his son Jeffrey, was on the basketball team, and he bought them a $2 million library to put his bum ass son on the basketball team. A lot of times these buildings are named after people, so they're endowed buildings. This takes time. So these students told you 3 days in advance that a plan that you've had for months, possibly years, that if you do what you plan to do, they were going to destroy your shit. And you offered them no penalty.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
You offered them no penalty. You just said, all right. We're not talking about the 2020 purge when everybody was robbing stores and they still doing that in Chicago. It's 3 years later. Nobody told them, nobody gave them the memo that it was over. We're not talking about people running up in Saks Fifth Ave snatching shit. We're not talking about vandalism. We're not talking about high crime areas where gangs spray paint they gang signs on abandoned buildings. We're talking about the University of Berkeley, one of the most prestigious state colleges in America. Not quite an Ivy University by any chance, but French. Well, no, SoCal is French, but decent college. People come from all around the world. This is that is a international college. NYC is an international college. University of anything, California, Berkeley, USC, all those, the Bruins, all university, international colleges. University of Illinois in Chicago, UIC, is an international college. People come from, they get student visas to come from all over the world to come here to go to that college. And people gonna tell you 3 days in advance. I'm gonna bring this back. Let me say this real quick. No. I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna forget the point. So, that's what Ronald Reagan said. They told you 3 days ago that if you started the construction that you've been planning for months, maybe years, that they're gonna destroy your shit. Now let's listen to what this professor has to say.
Now, why did you
negotiate many times?
negotiate? What is to negotiate? What is what it was just?
Universities.
Hey, shout out to Ron. Nigga said negotiate. What the fuck is negotiate? Bro, why are you negotiating with terrorists? Negotiate? That's what y'all do, talking about something. I'm asking girls for submission. You're asking? Nigga, no. What you think all the guns is for? All-purpose war got the Rockwallers by the door. What you think the campus security is for? What do you think that the police in the surrounding town is for? What do you think the Berkeley police office is for? What do you think the University of Berkeley security is for? What you think all the guns is for? What you mean negotiate? $1969.
It's a public institution.
That's
It's an
right.
important
But the
institution
university
for all of
that-
its own community and for
Let's pause right there. He said two things. Number one, it's a public institution, which it is. But it's not open to the public. It's a public institution as far as it's not a private school or a religious school. Like it's not a Catholic college. It's a state college, which makes it a public college per se, but for the people whom which attend the college that agree at school orientation when you have to go through administration and they give you that big ass orientation. They bring you into the auditorium and some counselor or um some dean tells you the rules of the school and they give you a handbook. They give you a handbook. These are the rules of the school. This is what to get you expunged. This is the GPA you have to keep. This is how much your courses cost. This is how many hours you have to have. The courses is one thing, room and board is another. This is how much your dorms cost, and if you want to eat, this is how much that costs. This is how much your books cost. That's the registrar office. They talk about all this on day one. It's a public school. That's true. Technically, but no, it's not. Then he said, we have a college community. We talked about this, to commune in unity. To have a community means you have, I know y'all black, so y'all don't know this. Y'all black, y'all don't know this. But to have a community, to commune in unity, to have a community, that means you have a shared culture. That means that my beliefs have to be your beliefs in this commune of unity. You don't run from your community. You don't try to escape your community. I'm like, I got to get out the community. No, you don't do that. You don't have to get out your community. You commune in unity. The Amish don't just leave their community unless the girls do. The girls break bad. But generally speaking, the Amish don't leave their community. Mormons don't leave Utah. Asians don't leave Chinatown. There's a little Italy anywhere. For a long time, 69th Street in Chicago was called Lithuanian Plaza. All the Polish and Lithuanian people stayed there. They had their own community, their own laundromats and all that. Just a little community. It was Chicago, but this little square mile right here, that's just us. So you have a community. A group of people from the public that decide that they like Berkeley. Because they could have gone anywhere because it's a state college. They could have traveled to Oregon. They could have gone to public college in Oregon. You can go to college anywhere. So they have a community, but he doesn't control the culture. He controls the school, but he doesn't control the culture. Goddamn academics. All right, but he's gonna say community again. I didn't make this word up.
For the community of Berkeley that live around it.
All of it began the first time some of you who know better and are old enough to know better let young people think that they had the right to choose the laws they would obey as long as they were doing it in the name of social protest.
Black women.
Mama,
I'm gonna pick and choose the laws I want to obey. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You have to follow the rules because you're the authority figure. He's the administrator. You're the man in the situation, allegedly. Can't be black and a man, but I'm gonna give y'all credit and say y'all the man. You have to play by the rules. They don't. Girls can hit you. You can't hit them back because you a man. Man shouldn't hit the girls. Boomers can smoke crack, but you can't sell crack because I'm a user. I'm a victim. You're taking advantage of me because you're providing what I want. You should not sell it to me so I could get sober because I don't have willpower. $55 years ago. So if this is 55 years ago, that means that everybody that attended that school was between the age of, 18 to 28, 26, if they're going for their doctorate. So if that's 55 years ago, that means the students there are at least 70 years old. My dad's 74. My dad's age bracket. those boomers were chaos, and you can only play how you practice. So they didn't raise their sons; they let their sons do whatever. So all of the girls who act like their mothers, they act like boomer bitches. No sense of authority, can't control them, pick and choose what they want to do, rules for thee but not for me. Black people said the war on drugs was against black people. Black people are the face of everything. They got black people being the face of gay right now, nigga. 50 years, 50, 50 years of gay programming on TV. 7 out the 50 years, black men. Charles in Charge was white. Three's Company was white. Too Close for Comfort was white. They had the one black dude that never kissed anybody on Spin City. He was supposed to be he was supposed to be gay, but he ain't never touched nobody. He was just acting. Queer ass folk was white. The World According to Garp was white. That was a great movie too. And not only was it white, but they had not John Leguizamo. John, damn, he a famous actor too. John, I can't think his last name, but he was big in the 80s. They had him wearing a dress. He was a T. He was a T. He was a captain on the football team in high school. Grew up, put on. Matter of fact, he was Caitlyn Jenner before Caitlyn Jenner. 30 years before Caitlyn Jenner. If Bruce Jenner won the 1984 Olympics, this movie came out in 1984. Bruce Jenner was still a man then. He was Bruce Jenner before Bruce Jenner. The high school football champ. John Lithgow. John Lithgow. That was his name. John Lithgow. John Lithgow was playing football. Now, next thing you know, when they 30, he wearing a dress. All these gay white men. White men. All of a sudden, in the last 7 years, black men have become the face of gay. I blame Atlanta personally. I blame Atlanta. Dharma and Greg. Dharma and Greg was white though. But yeah, I remember that show. I forgot. Anyway, all they make black males the face of bad things. Yeah, Robin Williams was the main character. Yeah, in the world according to Garp, Robin Williams was the main character, and his best friend was John Lithgow. Yeah, that's the movie. That's a good ass movie. His wife was cheating on him, and she was sucking. She was sucking. She was a teacher. His wife was man. All that shit was in that movie. His wife was a teacher. She was like 35, 40 years old, and she was dating a teenage boy at a high school. And she was giving the teenage boy head in the parking lot, and Robin Williams hit the back of the car, and she bit the boy's penis off, and she choked, and it was crazy, but it was a crazy movie, bro. It's a hilarious. If y'all got a chance, I'm pretty sure it's free on YouTube because the movie like 40 years old. Y'all got a chance, y'all should see The World According to Garp. The shit is crazy. His mom was a rapist. That's how she got pregnant. She wanted to be a single mother. Man, look, his mom. This was crazy, bro. Every negative thing was in that movie. All white people. I don't even think it was a black person in that movie. Mom, grape juiced. She was a military nurse, and a pilot was dying, and she climbed on top of him right before he caught rigor mortis, and while he was in the gurney, right about to die, she was in the hospital riding him, got pregnant by him. He died so she could be a single mother because she was like she wanted a baby, but didn't want to deal with having a man. That's Keisha.
Mama,
That's damn near, that's 80% of Keisha's. I'm a strong single mother. As Keisha's. Everything was in that movie. Every negative thing that black people have become the face of, and black women have embraced, and black men think they better than because you're not like that, but 80% of black men not like that. But 80% of black women are, probably 90. Because they're horrible at being human beings, was in that movie. All white faces. When they did the war on drugs, do you know the rarity of white people in America seeing a black person. There's still towns in America in the Midwest where white people have never seen a black person in real life. When they did that war on drugs, it's because he was dealing with the cocaine, crack, meth, heroin addicts that he knew, that Ronald Reagan knew, and put the war on drugs like, yo, he needs to put a stop on it before they tear down the communities. Black people are just hypersensitive because they love negative shit. They love to be the worst. They revel in being horrible people. Revel in that shit. Own that shit. Hey, Mike Reed said, "Can I touch your hair in Middle America?" Yeah, can I touch your hair in Middle America? I've never seen a full black person. I just saw my white neighbor come out with a beige baby. I didn't even see the black dude she was sleeping with. He went back to Chicago. I'm white bread, Ohio. I mean Iowa. What Ohio too? White bread, Iowa. Yeah, that. So we go from Ronald Reagan, and Ronald was heated, bro. This man is heated. Nigga, this motherfucker's thug life, baby. I live a thug life, baby. I'm hopeless. Ronald Reagan is heated. This nigga, this I know he's an actor, but this is no act. Cause he's looking at a man older than him like, you can't control your toddlers? That's how I be feeling about y'all, low-key. Like, y'all can't control y'all toddlers? He looking at that old man like, you ain't got no domestic discipline? Look at how mad Ronald Reagan is, bro. Look how mad he is, bro.
Those people told you for days in advance that if the university sought to go ahead with that construction, they were going to physically destroy the university. Now, why did you
negotiate many times?
Negotiate? What is to negotiate? What is?
The university is a public institution.
That's right. But the university,
for all of its own community and for the community of Berkeley that live around it.
All of it began the first time some of you who know better and are old enough to know better let young people think that they had the right to choose the laws they would obey as long as they were doing it in the name of social protest.
Tupac Reagan. What you think? Notorious. What's his name? Wilson. What's his name? Ronald Wilson Reagan. No, because it's three. He's 666. Ron WILSO. Yeah, Wilson. Ronald Wilson Reagan. The notorious RWR, baby. The notorious RWR. What you think all the guns is for? 55 years ago. Talking to people who are now 70 some odd years old, who never passed down a skill set, who never created a legacy, who grew up talking about her body, her choice, but you need to pay for it. Marry a single mother. Give equality to my daughter. Matter of fact, you need to give my daughter equality so she can get a college plan so she don't need no man, because they knew then that they weren't real men. They were just males. They had penis. They like vagina. They just males. They never had the authority their fathers had because they were bucking authority. Bucking authority. Still bucking authority. The Jesse Jacksons and all them niggas, they still marching and protesting to buck authority. They still want to go to Ferguson, Missouri, a city that's 93% black. 93% black. What happened to my face? It's a webcam tripping. Hold on. Anyway, they still want to go down to Ferguson, a city that's 93% black, but only has 6% of blacks on the police department, and protest against white people killing black people. I never understood that, by the way. I mean, as I got older, and I understood shooters. Trust me, I understand shooters. If y'all on y'all phone If y'all download something, let's see if I can show y'all. If you're on your phone, y'all can download the Citizen app. I done froze again. What's going on? I think this little heater y'all can't see is messing up my camera. If y'all download the Citizen app and y'all put in 606 anything, just pick another two numbers. The 606 is the beginning of Chicago area code. It's shooters everywhere. I ain't been getting alerts since 3 o'clock this morning about all the shootings going on in my area. Sometimes they're not even in my area. They're just on the south side of the city. Spot news. I'm going to check that out, Mr. O. I'm going to check that out. Like and sub, man. Like as y'all come in, man. It's in your heart donate to the daycare. But, man, like, man, for this early stream, bro. This has been on my mind since, like, last night. Why is it that black people have man, I smoke squares every day. Every time I do the show, I've been saying I was going to quit, but I ain't quit. So I spend $12 a day on squares. I got friends that smoke squares, smoke weed, drink tequila. They share the tequila with me, though. Shout out to that. Smoke squares, smoke weed, drink tequila, drink beer, play the lottery. Every day. Every day. He got an $80 a day habit. $80 a day. Cigarettes, let's say $10. He go to Indiana. Let's say $10 for cigarettes, $10 for weed, that's $20. $25 for a fifth of tequila, we have $45. You know what I'm saying? $8 for a six pack of Miller. So we at $52. Then he play $24 worth of lottery or $27 worth of lottery, something like that. So we at damn near $80 a day. I'm gonna turn this fan on. Oh, let me turn this heat off. This heat apparently fucking with me. Hold on. I must got too much going on. I got an air purifier pumping. I got a heater pumping. It must be messing with the camera. Anyway, $80 a day. $80 a day. And anytime I talk to me, talking about some man, I need to make more money. I be like, what? Like what? So, but when I told him, I said, you know, if everybody on your block donates $25 a week, you know, we could buy our own police force, right? Just patrol our little 4 square blocks, our little quarter mile, right? Like if everybody on these 4 blocks, all the houses chip in $25 a week, we can buy our own private police force. Niggas told me that's what the city for. Niggas always got money for what they want, but never for what they need. I never understood how a city with 93% Ferguson, city with 93% black people, only had 6% of police that were black. I never understood Chicago, how Inglewood, which is about 75% black, has 5% black police. You ain't got the shooters to protect you? What you think all the guns is for? Mr. O say because blacks want to be criminals. Blacks want the... That didn't work. What's going on with my shit today? Had to Make sure it's connected right. I keep jumping off. I don't necessarily think blacks want to be criminals. Not the majority. I think that blacks love black women. I think that's the problem. Black men, if there's such a thing, like black women, and there's no such thing. So let me say that right. Black males like black females, and black females like criminals. And men normally do what women like. If your women like motherfuckers that worked at UPS, everybody be at UPS or driving trucks or those before those Mexican girls get shaped like refrigerator boxes. They have a figure. They have a day. All these, well, most girls have a day. You got to catch her on that day, but most girls have a day. Before she had that second kid and got shaped like a fucking refrigerator box, Maria had a day. And when she went over there to talk to Jesus, and Jesus said, "Yo, I got a dream to repair roofs and sell tacos on the corner," she said, "Whatever keeps the lights on." Meanwhile, out of 28 million black women, 28 million, 117,000 actually make $100,000 a year. Out of 28 million. That is less than 1/2 of 1%. Let me say that again. Less than 1/2 of 1%. But they all want a six-figure nigga. Black women make more, they have more equity on welfare than they do at their job. With welfare bonuses, with we talking room and board, we talking Section 8, fucking EBT card, fucking health insurance for her and her kids. It equals $102,000 a year. They live in worse living conditions, but they live a better life paying $48 a month. I'm talking about the equity, not the quality of life, but the equity of life. They have a greater amount of equity on welfare than they do working at the CNA job or whatever. That's bananas. And they wouldn't even be living in a bad place because all the places that they moved to with their Section 8 voucher app had a day. Those places had a day. Why do you think all the projects are called gardens or let's see, you got Allgale Gardens, you got the Parkway, you got the Chateau, you got what else they call them? They love garden though, cause we had Stateway Garden, Allgale Garden, uh, what they call Princeton Park, Parks. All these places were very nice places before Keisha got there and can only get a place to live if she didn't have adult supervision. Keisha and her wayward children, because they horrible parents. I don't know who told you they was the first teachers or that they nurturing. Because all they raised is killers. They can't read, so they not the first teachers and they not nurturing. They're horrible fucking people. Horrible. Fat ass though. They got nice ass. Horrible people with a nice ass. Going to these beautiful communities and 4 years later, everything is get your hand out my pocket. But if they cleaned up after themselves, or cleaned themselves, because now they having a whole debate that girls don't even wash their ass. We having a real dilemma now that girls can't even wash themselves. So picking up litter and shit like that, cleaning their crib, that's wow. But if they kept it clean, this is how simple it is. This is how you know what I'm saying is true. When they evict those toddlers out those fucking project buildings or whatever the fuck they living at, row houses, townhouses, whatever fucking projects they living in, and they gentrify it, think about what they do. They don't tear down the building and make a new building. They go in those units, clean them, wax the floors, paint the walls, turn them into condominiums. They ain't shit. Just condominiums now. Put motherfucker on the door, say, look, we turning this building into condos. You got to find a new place for your voucher. They didn't tear out a wall. They didn't make a bedroom bigger or nothing. And motherfuckers would take that same apartment she was spending $26 a month in and had it fucked up, shooting outside in the parking lot. Next thing you know, it's $1,800 a month condos. Lexus is in the front. And you keep saying they your women. That's why I don't listen to y'all niggas. But there's all women. Man, that's your women, nigga. They ain't my woman. I mean, I fuck them from time to time. You know what I'm saying? They not my women. Half of y'all will be halfway to $1 million right now if you ain't fuck with black women. You ain't never noticed that when you break up with a bitch, you do better? You ain't never noticed that shit? You with Keisha trying to be a good man, as soon as that bitch leave you, nigga, your money go up? You ain't never noticed that shit? These bitches are anchor holding you back because she living off your benevolence. The only time a fucking black woman is good for anything is when you're broke. Black women are for poor people. You fresh out of jail. You just lost your job. You in that transition. You just came home from college and you ain't got no, you don't want to be at your mama house. Get you a Keisha. Once you get $2 in your pocket, nigga, you need to go to greener pastures, my nigga. Because they want criminals. They don't want upstanding young men. Not until they 2 months away from menopause. They don't want upstanding young men. If they think you upstanding, they might help you get a couple of, you better not fuck her. They might help you get a couple of dollars. They might vote for you to be alderman. Wear a suit, they'll vote for you. You better not fuck them. If you fuck them, they want you to be bottom basement. Boomer men and black women act exactly alike. And that was the problem that Ronald Reagan was having. Boomer men and liberal women. I'm not even going to put a color on it. Tyler's going to title. Boomer men and liberal women, whether it's Karen or Keisha or Twan, because Twan want to be a woman too. They act just alike. That's what Ronald Reagan was mad about. That's what I'm mad about. Ain't nothing new under the sun. This men hating toddler shit. You can't supervise your toddler. And because of that, 50 years later, you got a bunch of bitches talking about, I got a degree. And then every single goddamn interview that I did so many shows on this. I got a whole clip talking about women can't count. A whole fucking show I did about motherfuckers going to the college, talking to women in college, asking them to count. Can't none of them count. In college. They can't do simple multiplication. They can't multiply by 2s. Can't multiply by 5s. In college. The shit you supposed to learn in 3rd grade. They build fucking penitentiaries for you. If you can't count, man, they make a penitentiary for you. They get these bitches fucking college degrees. 50 years later, this is what's on the fucking college campus.
When did Pearl Harbor take place?
Ooh, 1960s sometime?
I feel like it's somewhere in the 80s.
1914 or something.
1914?
Pearl Harbor in the 1980s. She gonna have somebody kids one day, bro. She is gonna be married She gonna be married that little Asian girl. Y'all be like, I gotta get an Asian. That little fat Asian girl, because y'all like fat bitches. And y'all don't like black bitches, but y'all like fat bitches. Y'all gonna get that fat Asian bitch. Y'all gonna have a fat Asian making fucking rice with too much soy sauce, telling your fucking kids that she can't help your third grader with their homework. What type of fucking bitch is fucking 28 years old can't help a third grader with their homework? Pearl Harbor in 1980. Nigga, I was alive in the 1980s. In the 1980s, I knew Pearl Harbor didn't happen in the 1980s. Pearl Harbor is what prompted the United States to go to World War II. World War II started in what, 1939? But we didn't join to 1941 to 1945. Any of those answers. If she would have said 1939 through 1944, I'd have been like, well, she was close. 1980s, nigga. In the 1980s, nigga, I was playing with G.I. Joes and Transformers, my nigga. 1980, we was trying to get motherfuckers out of Lebanon. Nigga, she done missed the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the goddamn hostages at the Olympics. She done missed motherfucker. Bro, 1980s? Shit, when the Gulf War start? The first one, not the one George W. did. The first one that Daddy George did. That was what, 1988? Shit, she done missed 3-4 goddamn wars. Girls is dumb. They just fucking dumb. Y'all listen to them, get on panels with them, try to negotiate with them and shit. Y'all niggas dumb. Anyway, 1980, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, let's move with World War One.
World War II. If you switch the 4 and the 1, you're right. It's 1941. Where's Pearl Harbor located?
Hold on, let me explain something to you. He said, what about World... She said in 1914, World War I. Okay, in World War I, which actually started in the 1919, but I digress. It was the sinking of the battle of the cruise ship Letumpkin. I can't. I might the Gulf of I might be pronouncing that wrong. I'm pretty sure I am, but that's how we got into that war. That was 1919. In 1914, I might have been kicking it off, but 1919 is when we joined. America always joined wars late because we all the way on the other side of the pond. We got to figure out if it's gonna fuck up our bread first before we jump in. World War One. This is 6th grade social studies. 6th grade social studies. I'm trying to bring that back just for her. Just for her. I'm gonna bring that shit back just for her. Fucking World War One.
Pearl Harbor take place.
Ooh, 1960s sometime?
I feel like it's somewhere in the 80s.
1914 or something.
1914?
Yeah, let's move with World War One.
World War II. If you switch the 4 and the 1, you're right. It's 1941. Where's Pearl Harbor located?
Is it okay? It's either off the coast of Florida or Hawaii-ish. I'm gonna go with Florida.
Do you know who attacked Pearl Harbor?
It's not the fact that she doesn't know that Pearl Harbor is in Hawaii. That's not it. My thing is, if you had 2 places to pick, how did you choose Miami and then Florida? Like, Hawaii then Florida. How did you get Florida from Hawaii? The beach? How'd you? Now, Florida does have a Fort Lauderdale, and Fort Lauderdale and Lauderhill, they have, I think that's where the Coast Guard kick it off at, and they got one of the best air and water shows I've ever seen in my life. Chicago Air and Water Show was cool. I went down to Florida, went to the Air and Water. I don't know if it's in Lauderhill or in Hollywood, Florida, but bro, best water. These motherfuckers got them things because they're right off the ocean. These motherfuckers got them things down there, bro. If you have a chance, if you're ever down in Florida when the Air and Water Show happens, it's free. Make your way to the beach. Y'all gotta see it, bro. They bring in fucking submarines and battleships and huge ass fucking bomber. It's just sick, bro. It's sick. Y'all should go. If y'all have a chance, y'all should go. Anyway, how do you get Hawaii? And you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking what toddlers do.
Mama back.
Harbor?
I'm not. I'm done.
The attack on Pearl Harbor, when did that take place?
December 7th, 1941.
There you go. Where is Pearl Harbor located?
Hawaii.
Okay. And who attacked us at Pearl Harbor?
The Japanese.
Why is it important to know about Pearl Harbor and what happened?
It started American involvement in World War II.
When did Pearl Harbor
Never mind. Look, so I need y'all help, man. I was gonna say something, bro. I just I ain't got the energy in it. Cause I never listened to girls for the first 30, 31 years of my life, bro. Until my dad asked me to get married in 2010, 2011. And I listened to him for 1 year from January 2010 to maybe October 2011, bro. And them 18 months, that was like needles in my brain. Y'all niggas was raised by single mothers, aunties, grandmas. Y'all talk to girls and really listen to them and shit. Y'all don't just buck, duck, and weave and let them talk themselves into giving me some pussy in 30 minutes. Y'all really be 30 days trying to figure out what their favorite color is and shit. Y'all really be listening to these bitches. And I listened to them for a few months. Went crazy. I ain't been the same since, nigga. Been dark ever since. I'm a funny nigga, bro. I'm funny when I'm mad. So when I was just, bro, I was hilarious. Stand-up comedian, but nigga, these bitches done made me grumpy. Like every time I see these ones about to talk, bitches think I'm romantic, nigga. I just kiss them, nigga. Soon as I think a bitch finna talk, don't say nothing, ma. I got you. Tacos. I know you hungry, man. We gonna get some tacos. I don't even let them talk, bro. Just so I could deal with them. The fuck you talking? For what? Only thing they gonna say, they gonna say something dumb that's gonna contradict the next thing they say, so it don't matter. They gonna tell me what the fuck I need to do to make them happy, but it's impossible for you to be happy. As a matter of fact, I need you unhappy because that's your natural state. That's it, really. That's really it. They gonna tell me what they want, or they gonna tell me some dumb shit that they gonna ask me some shit that they don't want the answer to, or some goofy ass shit. Or they gonna accuse me of some shit. Yeah, you can't forget the accusations. They gonna accuse me of some shit. And it don't matter what. Because no matter what you do, you wrong. If you in the house all the time, why don't you go outside? Why you up under me? You probably got a bitch outside you trying to hide. If you outside, why you ain't never be in the house? You probably got a bitch outside. That's what you don't go on. If you're on the PlayStation, why you always on the PlayStation? You don't want to see spend no time with me. I don't know why you don't go outside. They never happy, and they don't want to see you happy. That's why as soon as you dump them, or you don't even dump them. They dump you. Let's be real. Girls leave men. Men don't really leave women like that. I mean, niggas will fucking go. They'll come and go, but men don't be in relationships and break off the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You don't invest time and be like, fuck that shit. But when she leave you, you be good. You be good. Next thing you know, you do the same thing she do. You lose some weight, get you a couple hoes, make you a couple dollars. You got time to wash the rims on your car or get you a new hubcap. Because they need you down. Especially black girls. They need you down. That's part of their slave tradition, is to keep you down. Half of y'all niggas would be rich already. No cap. Half of y'all niggas would be rich already. If your mama wasn't black, y'all would be rich already. Which brings us to, I need y'all help. and it's not on this screen. Take this quick break. Come right back. I need y'all help on this Tyler shit. I'm gonna show y'all how you can get a whole funnel, nigga. Whole funnels. Right back.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.
All right, so I don't feel like going through all this shit, but this is ClickFunnels. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. It's in your heart. Donate to the daycare, but I need y'all. I need participation from Tribe. I put the link up top if y'all want to jump in. If not, you know what I'm saying. Y'all can put it in the comment section. I want to give a shout out to Mineral Mitch for the $5 cash app. He saved for a good dirty morning. I ain't put things up. Gratitude, sir.
Mamata.
I think that's it. That's the only donation so far. All right, so I don't use ClickFunnels because ClickFunnels gives you 30 days free trial. Then it's like $210 a month. I don't have $210 a month for this shit. But I do want to run a ad because I want you to know what a ClickFunnel does. And I came over here and I stole their shit. So I'm gonna make a duplicate site, and this is why I need y'all help. I'm gonna make a duplicate site, but for free 99, nigga, free 99.
At some point in your life, you're going to think, I should sell something online.
I could teach people what I know and make money.
I know people will pay me to sell their product.
I think people might pay for my music.
Okay, so how are you going to make that happen?
Website. Something professional.
A huge online store? Like Amazon, but just for my stuff.
And links to all my socials.
Okay, great. But how will that help you make money? Here's the problem. Your website is one of 10,500 created every single hour.
What?
That's 250,000 per day.
That's so many websites.
Mine.
Hey, you know, that's crazy when you think about it. 250,000 websites a day. I don't know if that's accurate, but it could be. It don't mean 250,000 different people. But think about, because I got like 5 websites. I got one for the books. I got one for Amazon, but for whatever reason, it ain't linking up to my analytics right. Because at the bottom, y'all should see all the products. It should link to, not Spotify. What's the name of that shit? Anyway, it don't matter. I got one for the books, one for the investment club, one for the courses, one for the tribal courses. That's 4. That's 4. And shit, I got 5 websites. One for the soap and deodorant. No show again. 5. I got 5 websites. So I'm not saying that it's 250,000 people a day, but 250,000 websites a day. I could probably believe that, bro. Globally, I could probably believe that. So that's crazy. Though. I just had to. I'm sorry. I just registered that shit. This is crazy.
It has a logo that my nephew made.
Yeah, and they're all fighting for your customers' attention. Most of those sites are awful. Customers get confused or overwhelmed by too many options, and they leave without buying anything.
Well, what do we do?
I'll tell you. You use ClickFunnels.
ClickFunnels?
ClickFunnels.
I don't get it.
Okay, so here's you.
What it do?
And your prospects are way up here, hanging out on these platforms. A funnel is like a road that moves them over to you.
Cool.
But how?
Well, it's a series of pages that walks your customer through their purchase. It builds trust. They'll know exactly what to do and where to go.
That's good, right?
Yup. It's like having your best salesperson helping them out every step of the way. They get what they want, and you make more money.
I mean, I get it, but for everyone else, can you explain the part where we
Make a funnel? Sure. It's simple. Choose one of our professionally designed templates to create your ideal customer journey. Drag and drop your product, some copies, some photos, and...
Done.
Sweet sassy molassie.
Indeed. And funnels are just the beginning. ClickFunnels is a complete platform that gives you everything you need to build your site, or blog, or store.
Oh, wow.
Also, ClickFunnels has your CRM, email marketing, fulfillment, shipping, real-time analytics, split tests, all under one umbrella.
I love it.
Of course you love it. It's ClickFunnels. And you can get started today for free with a 14-day trial.
I like that price. Let's do this.
Yeah, I like free too, but it's only free for 30 days and it's like $200 a month. Now here's the thing. I wanted to let them explain it because I didn't want to have to go through all that shit. So here's the thing. For those who are already registered for the tolerology certification, I've been thinking about this for months. But after we did the show on Sunday about all those rich older gentlemen, who are really actually putting ads in the paper to find a secretary that'll also bust them down. And I said, yo, my whole philosophy, my whole platform is, marry your secretary. Train your toddler to be your secretary. Marry your secretary. That's my shit. It's men looking for the services that we provide. Now, here's the thing, though. I enjoy doing these podcasts, but I really don't like to talk to strangers like that. I don't really fuck niggas like that. So, we came with the idea that those who get their toddler certification, that we looking for 10 agents that would be tutors for other people who want to be tolerologists, right? So it would help people who not only study the course to tutor the, I don't want to say teach the course, to tutor the course to new people coming in. That way they can get a couple of dollars in their pocket. So it's like, now, it's like being a player coach. You know what I mean? It's exactly like being a player coach. And we decided how we're going to do that is by using ClickFunnels. Now, with that being said, two things. Number one, I don't know how to do a ClickFunnel. I don't care how many tutorials I read, how much should I bought. Because if I knew how to do it, it'd have been done when I bought the software for it a year ago. Oh, I gotta roll this blunt. Number two, all innovations come from the have-nots. So I need your guys' help in telling me the type of things every 10 years, every 15 years, they come with a new version of the Stepford Wives, right? Every 15 years, they come with a new version of the Stepford Wives. Every 15 years, there's a new group of men who think they're going to do it better. They're going to reinvent the wheel. It's really going to work this time. Shit don't ever work. I'm not naive enough to believe it'll work. But I do believe that most girls who go to college, all they do is get a degree in sex work. Bunch of sex workers with degrees. They think that, you know what's so funny about it? They think their degrees make their coochie more expensive. That's the craziest shit. They're using their degrees all wrong. They think that telling you she got a degree means you should pay $100 for the coochie instead of $40. They got degrees all wrong and shit. Like degrees make their pussy taste better. It don't, you know. But I do think they get a degree in sex work because once they realize that they really can't get no high paying job, that bullshit that they heard at orientation, like if you become a social service worker, you'll make 110 a year. And then they get that job that pay 45, but they got 130,000 in student loans and they can't count, so they had all the credit cards that they give all the students in college. They just give you credit cards in college. So they got all this debt and they got all these needs, but they don't all these needs except a man. They don't need no man, the title of a man, but they need a man money. All types of shit. They just dumb. So they sell pussy. Right? They don't call it selling pussy. They call it dating or they call it vetting, which is crazy because girls can't vet. Or they call it courting, which is crazy because girls don't court. Or they just have a baby and then say being a single mother is hard. I need some money. Anyway, so they sell coochie. So there's a huge market for sex workers. Huge market. I want us to be the bridge between the girls that want to sell pussy. Because girls really don't know how to sell shit. Men offer shit. Men be like, shorty, I'll give you 300 for a shot. Men offer shit. Women don't sell shit. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Like, niggas trying to impress bitches. Like, it ain't tricking if you got it, shorty, I'll give you $300 if you... I'd be like, 2 tacos. Whatever you offer, they'll accept. The same $300 pussy you got, I got that same pussy right after you for 2 tacos. Or right before you for 2 tacos. But I like, shorty, you hungry? 2 tacos. Same pussy. Girls don't have a price for their body because their body ain't worth shit. They don't worth shit. A hoe without a pimp is a useless bitch. I want to be their pimp. But I want it to be self-pimping, if that makes sense, right? The same way that I do. The same way that I do self-publishing. Like I can publish my own books and I can publish a book for y'all through my account. I want to do that for girls. I want girls to be able to come through and be a whore on their own. You know what I'm saying? They own the court. And I want to match them with the men who want the type of girl that got a degree that know how to do, Microsoft Word and Excel, and also, bend over on the water cooler at lunchtime. There's a market for that, a huge market for that, which is crazy when you think about it. Cause I've been telling y'all it's a market for that, but I had the wrong market, and I learned that y'all not my market. Because y'all can't conceive that this is what girls, even though every girl talking about they work boo, y'all can't conceive that, they sucking the boss dick to get off an hour early. Because y'all don't, niggas say they bosses, but they don't think they're bosses. They want boss money. They don't want boss authority. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so let me show you this. So there's a duplicate to ClickFunnels one-time, lifetime license. So I got it right here. Apparently I linked it to Facebook and that's all I've done. I ain't linked it to Google or nothing. WordPress or nothing. I linked it to Stripe though. Alright, so anyway. Trying to see. Dashboard. I ain't made no money because I ain't got no campaigns going on. I need you guys help to help me to help you create the best campaign. Well, I'm trying to see something. This would be where y'all at. Eventually, y'all can't see it. But eventually, I'm going to have to integrate. But I'm doing something else right now. But I'm going to integrate the Hire Your Secretary course, the Marry Your Secretary course, but it's called Loyal Secretary. And the Secretary Pool course is all right here. We looking for 10 people. the coaches. They'll get paid. You like on here. There's a calendar. They'll get their own little calendar so they can set up their appointments, get paid. You know what I'm saying? Straight through the site. So y'all coaching, the girls can come and find their clients all through this one thing right here. You know what I'm saying? Everything about this right here is automation. Man, I don't even remember how. I don't even remember how I got there. Let me see something. Hold on. Now I gotta. Eventually, I'm about to find it. So I had to go to ClickFunnels to get the format because I got a free license to do the funnel, but there's no format. They don't give you nothing. You just get a bear. So then, but you can integrate from ClickFunnels, but I can't integrate from ClickFunnels because ClickFunnels is some bullshit. So I'm about to copy paste and do screenshots and shit. So I set up the ClickFunnels for the 30 days. So anyway, so this is what I want y'all to do in the comment section. And if y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. Y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. This is what I want y'all to do in the in the uh in the comment section, or y'all can pull up. I ain't even gotta do all that. I want y'all to give me, depending on how many y'all got. If y'all only got one, give me one. But up to y'all can give me as many as y'all want. The things that you think are wrong with modern women. I want y'all to give me the things that you believe are wrong with modern women so that we can add that to the secretary courses so we can attack the problem because we're men and men solve problems. We don't complain about shit. We solve shit, but we do complain about shit. I ain't gonna front like we don't complain about shit. That maybe I misspoke on that one. But we solve problems. We see the problem, we complain about the problem, and then we say, man, we gotta have a solution to these problems. Hold on, let's see. Oh, y'all can't see it. All right, so this. Make this look. Hold on. All right, so put it here in the secretary in the tolerology for girl course. Y'all see it, Secretary Brad, the tolerology course. I'm gonna put it in here. The things that y'all think is wrong with these goddamn toddlers. This is the y'all can't see. Y'all can't see. Hold on. If y'all ain't gonna pull up, I ain't gotta be on that screen. So I use this as the outline. For those who ever had to write a report or something, you know, you do a skeleton outline of what you're gonna do and then you fill it out later. So this is the skeleton outline to the Secretary Brad course. And then when we do the course, it's gonna look like the courses that y'all got for those who did the tolerology. It'll be a whole certification. They'll be certified to sell pussy for top notch prices. Hold on, let me see. How could I do this? You know what's so weird about this? I just noticed something. I just noticed something just now. I forgot all about this goofy bitch. This one right here. Chanel Shalom posted a new assignment. So Chanel Shalom was supposed to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Need y'all help with something else too. Need help with something else too. Check this out. Before we gonna come back to this. I see y'all. I see you play. I see you motivational Mitch. I see y'all. Wait a minute. One thing. I got a quick story. Want to show y'all a quick video. Check this out. So Chanel Shalom was supposed to be helping with the secretary course because I wanted to be able to debate girls on the stream, right? Well, not debate, but have a girl back and forth, right? You know, some goofy bitch that say goofy bitch shit, and you know I correct them. So, but she wanted to be some type of life coach, and she wanted to talk about femininity, and she a black girl though, so you know she faking it, and you know, and how to be a polygamy because she want to be a third wife to a nigga without a first wife. She just want to be lazy and get lost in the mix. But I digress on all that. So here's the thing. So I'm like, all right, shorty, I'll rock with you because I ain't got shit to lose. And then you can talk about it to the girls who be following. Because Chanel Shalom, her social media do be popping. I'm not going to front like her shit don't be popping. It's social media, so everything girls say on social media is a lie. But it don't mean it's not popping. Her shit be popping. I'm like, shorty, do this shit. Now, the whole thing is she's still a black girl, so she can't follow my instructions. And she want to tell me what the fuck she gonna do and what she not gonna do. And I was like, yo, shorty, you got me fucked up. Apparently, you don't know how fucking this secretary shit work. So it didn't work out. But I still had to. Plus, she was a black girl. I needed a white girl anyway, right? So then I saw this. And I don't know about the little homie. Hope maybe the little homie could do it. But I remember seeing this right here. And I said to myself, I said, self, this might be the answer to all the brand ambassador situations. Let me show you. I want to show y'all this girl real quick. It's a few girls, actually. I was looking at models, yo. Just looking, you know what I'm saying? Looking at models, see if somebody, you know, can get the Instagram popping, you know, get the IG popping, and, you know, and can follow instructions. And I thought these girls was cute. I thought they was cute. Yo, you know what she looked like? She looked like Holly Berry in the 80s, my nigga, in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? She got the 1990s Holly Berry, bro. Shorty right here bad as shit. She really do look like that Babs Holly Berry when Holly was as bad as shit. She bad as shit. Shorty fine as fuck. Hey, she a little cutie too. Is this the same girl? She a little cutie too. Nice eyebrows. Is this the same girl? Her and her? The same girl? Spoiler alert, niggas. Them AI. AI, nigga. AI. Trust me when I tell you the virtual influencer industry will dominate in 2024. All these are AI virtual images. All these OnlyFans pictures and IG pictures y'all seeing from bad bitches is about to be computer generated. And that's a bad bitch though. Even if she not real, it's still it's a real bad bitch. So think that the solution to getting around the finding a female that can follow instructions is if y'all know anybody who does AI, who does any type of animation, computer generated CGI, AI, y'all know somebody, tell them to come holler at me, man. Tell them to come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? We could do whole virtual courses for women, cause girls can't read, nigga. You know that, right? Girls can't read. So the women's course will be a bunch of lectures from other women telling them how to conform to a man, right? Not just be the big homie. They be like, yo, you don't want to holler at the big homie. Listen to me. So all that shit'll be, cause we ain't gonna find no fucking black girl that can follow instructions. So we gonna have AI classrooms for the toddlers, man. I might have AI classrooms for y'all niggas, cause y'all only listen to women too. Anyway, so if y'all know somebody that does AI, man, tell them to holler at me, and they can get in. They can get in on this shit too, bro. They can get in on this too. So that way we can disseminate the message and make it a um more free flowing, and get the shit done, get the shit popping, get the shit cracked, so they can bring the leads to the guys who take the course successfully, and then I gotta train you to be a tutor. But then you know what I'm saying. I only want to talk to 10 people though. I want to teach 10 people how to be a tutor. Motherfuckers making like $100 an hour doing that shit, bro. I be undercharging niggas because I like my mentees. But if they want my mentees, man, I charge 200 because I'm better than y'all at judging toddlers. But motherfuckers can get anywhere between $50 to $100 mentoring with the type of clientele. So, you know what I'm saying? Take y'all courses, shit, study that shit, and then be a mentor, man. Motherfuckers killing the game. So, which brings me back to what we was at before. I just saw that shit because I saw the Chanel Shalons. I forgot that bitch existed until I just saw that shit. All right, so back to what we was doing. So, if y'all know somebody though that does AI, or especially if that does CGI, come holler at me, man. All right, I gotta figure out. Y'all can look at what I'm doing. I ain't tripping. I gotta figure out how to get to notes. All right, man. It's a classwork. Let's try classwork. Let's go create. Topic. That's something different. We'll do topic though. Bro, the problem with doing classroom is it's classroom. Hold on. That's not what I want to use. I want to use, is it create? Let's see if I can do create. Create docs. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, docs. So I can put down this stuff that y'all got, man. Yeah, I bet you I don't talk to Raw B. All right, so all right, let's see. All right, let's go through the. All right, let's go back up. Let's go back up. All right, materialistic. All right. Bad voice quality. I don't know if they could. Well, they do sound like men. I give you that. But I'll put it on there. If gay men can change their voice to sound like women, and women can change their voice to sound like women, why not, nigga? All right, else we got here. We got poor body language. What else we got? Single mothers. All right. All right. What else we got that y'all hate about these hoes? Nah, I think that's when I get tired talking about AI. All right. So what else do y'all not like about these toddlers, man? Let's make a list of things we don't like so we can solve all these problems as they come along, man. So we can grade these hoes on what they knows. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if you love them, man, you know, that way they know what the rules are. So if you stuff them in the closet or, you know, pull out the paddle, they know why they on timeout or getting a woman or why you taking their allowance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start. You gotta train your toddlers, man. You can't just keep getting passports and dating blonde bitches. Sometimes you just gotta be like, "Thou shalt not pass." You know, you gotta get y'all Gandalf on these hoes, man. What else y'all got, man? What else y'all hate about these toddlers? That's it. That's all y'all hate about these toddlers. All right, well, what would y'all like to improve about these toddlers? Listen here, guys. This is for this is for all of us, but the things that I don't tolerate, you guys might tolerate, but you just don't like it. Like my list would be different than your list. We need a universal list that we can customize it for what a person is looking for, right? Because here's the thing, bro. At the end of the day, we all know that they coochie chameleons, right? And girls can lie way longer than men. Men only lie until you get the pussy. Women can lie until they get a ring. It don't matter how long they gotta lie. Cause girls lie to themselves. It's easy to lie to you because they lie to themselves. So you ain't gotta worry about what the fuck they talking about. You have to worry about what the behaviors that you don't like or that you well. It's easier to whittle things down by what you don't like than try to think about what you do like because what you don't like is all around you. And if you're at the price range you're at the social status that you're at, and these are things you don't like, what do you think that the whoever's the Donald Trumps and Warren Buffett to the world, you think what they tolerate? It start at the bottom. If they can't do right by you at the bottom, they ain't gonna do right for you at the top. That's all y'all got. That's all y'all got. Y'all ain't got no other suggestions on things you don't like about toddlers. Hold on, man. Let me. If that's all you got, then that's what I'm gonna ride on. Let's see what they talking about on Rumble. See if somebody on Rumble got something. Rumble ain't got nothing. But if that's all y'all got, man. Too much social media. All right. Oh. All right, so we got girls really don't do hypergamy right. A lot of these we already got solutions for. A lot of this already, but listen, I'll put it down. Social media, girls are selfish. They don't know. They don't respect contracts. That's why all these NBA players don't respect contracts because they raised by single mothers. That's why they breaking their contracts. So I get you. Women really don't practice hypergamy, but I'll put it on there because hypergamy would mean that they date up, but they don't date up. They they date down. So they just regular cheaters, bro. They ain't hypergamy. They just hoes, nigga. Poor conversation. All girls have poor conversation, bro. You can't really do nothing about that. I'll put it on there, but and hey, man, God couldn't change that, nigga. Like God can't make them. You gotta not listen, bro. You can't make them not talk, man. They love to talk. They just don't talk about shit. But you gotta not listen. But that's the solution to that one. But I'll put it down. You're supposed to dress your toddler. You're not supposed to let your toddler dress herself. But okay. A lot of this shit is you understand every problem is your solution though, right? Like they're not going to change. You have to enforce this. Y'all understand that, right? Y'all understand how submission works, right? You have to enforce all these things. But y'all can put them down and we can put it in a course. But I'm just saying, y'all girls don't I ain't gonna put that shit down. Girls can't make decisions. You're supposed to make decisions for her, bro. So I'm gonna let that one go. Um Fake body parts, I put that one. He said demonic possession. Tola bananas for that shit. I'm gonna put that down, but I don't even think that I don't know what you could do about that though, Tola. Actually, I do. Religion stops demonic possession. All right, what else we got? I don't think they can do nothing about the bodies, bro. I'm gonna put the bodies under single motherhood though, bro, because they don't know. Look, bro, I have literally had sex with girls, and during the part of having sex, I know I didn't count. Girls don't know their body count, bro. So I'm not. You just don't want to have no kids, because I can't. And she not a virgin. You'll never know. She don't know. Girls can't count. Girls can't count, man. We keep saying that shit. So I don't know what the book on. We already got social media on there. I got you on that one. Depression. I'll put that on there. I'll already tell you though. The solution to depression is marijuana. I already tell you that one. That's the solution to depression. Espionage. Okay, that's a good one, Tola. But I'm not. I'm gonna use a different word though instead of espionage. I'm gonna use the word sedition. That covers a lot of stuff. Espionage, traitorism, pillow talking, sedition covers all that shit. So I got you on that one. Can't cook, clean, iron, all that shit is the same shit. Poor housekeeping. Yeah, that. Thank you. Hygiene goes with that too. So poor housekeeping, hygiene, yeah, insecurity. I'm gonna put that down, but that's a you problem too. If you the protector, you gotta make her feel secure. Insecurity, jealousy, same shit. Girls are nuts, bro. I mean, girls are nuts. I don't. Yeast infections. I put in hygiene, bro. I beat you to it, bro. I already put hygiene on there. Yeah, yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, fucking back shit. Them the only two they can get on their own. Everything else they got from somebody. When they come down to chlamydia and herpes and all that shit, they been doing that with somebody else. Yeah, bro, but that shit's smart, nigga. I ain't gotta write that down, nigga. You know, if she smell like death and her coochie look like a Nestle Crunch, you know, nigga. I ain't gonna put that down there, nigga. That's you know better. If it look like a Arby's roast beef sandwich, you know better, bro. You know. What else y'all got, man? Hold on, what we got? How many we got, man? I don't feel like counting. How many we got? Why can't I get numbers? Oh shit. Hold on. All right, there we go. Let's try to get two more. Let's try to get two more, and we'll shut this down. We at 18 already, man. That was good shit. See if we get two more, man. They ain't got to do with sex. Actually, though, but sexual performance is one of them, though. Hypocrisy is part of being a girl too, bro. I can't, cause they bipolar. So I mean, anything they say, bro, they gonna contradict themselves, bro. That's why they never wrong. That's why they don't never have to apologize. They never wrong, cause they hypocrites by birth. That's a lot of shit y'all could just not let girls talk and get around this shit. Like, the fuck is they ain't talking about shit? Like Natalia ain't talking about shit. She don't date girls. She don't know what the fuck girls talk about. Cause she lied to herself, nigga. She probably say she don't got no friends that's hoes. All them hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how girls work, man. I don't listen to that shit. All right, we need one more, man. We need one more. We gonna shut this down, man. Like the stream, man. Like the stream. I might keep this one up. I might keep this one up. Send your heart, donate to the daycare. And logical. We already covered that one, bro. You supposed to think forward, bro. Plus, we already got that up there. We got it up there at shit. We got selfish. We got poor conversationalist. It's a lot of stuff that already go to it. Hey, Tola said they. Oh man, that's crazy. They are though, bro. They are. Man, shallow go with no social media, being selfish. Y'all doubling a lot on. I just need one something y'all don't like, just universally. One thing that y'all don't like, man, just universally. Yeah. Limit access to free speech. I told y'all, don't let them talk, man. I've been telling y'all since y'all been here, man. Don't listen to girls with clothes on. I've been telling y'all that. So anything that doesn't have to do with talking, like a action, like a behavior that y'all don't like y'all don't like them on social media. That's a behavioral flaw, and it leads to degeneracy. So I agree with y'all on that. But a lot of this is the same shit. Like hygiene is hygiene. Girls being nuts is girls being nuts. What's a behavior? Goals and aspirations. All right, that's a cool. I'm just gonna put goals and aspirations. I'm not gonna say no goals because the ones with goals is worse. Like, we already went established that girls with degrees they had goals and aspirations. They just dumb. So we just gonna put goals and aspirations. We gonna shut down at that. I'm gonna put that down, but that's really covered in course one, man. Goals and aspirations is like asking her what she brings to the table, nigga. That's your responsibility too. Um, nigga said BBLs. I ain't fucking with y'all. I ain't fucking with y'all, man. Y'all just doing superficial shit now. But I'm with that. Um, nah, play. Women are short term thinkers anyway. Girls can't think. I keep telling y'all that. Girls know stuff and they feel stuff. Girls can't think. All their thoughts are short term. They don't really. That's why they make dumbass decisions. But they don't suffer penalty, so nothing happens when they make dumbass decisions. But women are good at repetitive tasks. You kind of want them to think short term. You're supposed to be the long term thinker and give her a plan. That's a you thing too. Everything that you look, I'm here to help y'all because a lot of y'all want her to be like an adult, and y'all gonna masculinize them, trying to make them adults. You want your toddler to be a toddler. You really don't need her to think. Her being lazy. I'll put that one on there. Yeah, I already put that down there, Tola. I got sexual performance on here. Lazy. I give you lazy. I'm gonna put these bitches be lazy as shit. They act like they not lazy. These bitches lazy as shit. They don't wash their own hands. They don't wash their own feet. They don't cook their own food. They don't raise their own kids. They don't do shit. Yeah, I give you lazy. They be proud to be lazy too.
I got a mani and a petty.
They be proud to be lazy bitches. Somebody else wash their hands, have to polish their nails for them, wash their feet for them. They getting yoni steams because they can't wash their own pussy. Girls are lazy as shit. That is absolutely true. All girls is bipolar. We covered that with Solo. We covered that with all bipolar. Women are verbally disrespectful, but I think we already covered that one though. Did we? Let me see. No, we didn't. I put that out. Yeah, daddy issue might mean issues. You daddy, nigga. Be a good patriarch, man. Y'all stop being bad patriarch. You her daddy now, nigga. Addicted to drama and abuse. I think that's covered under depression, but I'll put it down though. I'll put it as a sub category to depression. You don't need her to be emotionally available. Girls can't love. How long have you been on this goddamn channel, play? Girls can't love, bro. Don't worry about her being emotionally unavailable. Only men can love anyway. Women can't love. So being emotionally unavailable, that's just part of her emotions. It dripped out of coochie, dog. It was part of the discharge and the panty liner. That's yeah. Don't worry about that shit. Drug and alcohol use. They all winos, bro. They all winos. I don't know what to tell you about that. They all winos, bro. If y'all study y'all marry y'all secretary course, you'll know how to replace the love with duty. And women love duties. They love to do shit. Y'all don't make them do shit. Y'all try to love them and y'all doing shit for them. Gosh, I say, what can they do? They can do what you ask them to do. What can your 4-year-old do? Your 4-year-old can do a lot. They can clean. They can clean their own room at least. You know what I'm saying? They can help with groceries. They do. They can answer the phone. 4-year-olds can do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that you don't want to do. You give your kids chores all the time. They know how to do shit. They just can't think. Like, don't let them think about their own shit. Because idle mind is the devil's workshop and ain't none in their head, so they whole head idle. Don't let them think. You think for them and you'll be all right. Y'all be listening to their thoughts. That's why y'all be confused and shit. Be on all these fucking panels and shit trying to learn shit. Like, oh my God, I understand, women are like that. Look, just look. You want them to be good children. Sometimes they are, sometimes they not. There's good toddlers out there that you want to give candy to, and there's bad toddlers out there that try to kick you in the ankle. Black girls tend to be bad toddlers, generally speaking, but there's good toddlers out there too. They could do stuff. Man, we got 20 and some change. We got 22 and a half, man. That's a good list. That's a good list, man. And my contractor just emailed me. So I'm about to head up out of here, man. I might do a show later on, man, at 7 o'clock. I might. Anyway, as always, guys, I appreciate y'all help, bro. If y'all know somebody that does AI or CGI, tell them to hit me. For those who took the tolerology course, if y'all want to make a couple of dollars tutoring others, contact me, send me an email or something to dirtyfolksmedia@gmail.com. Leave a comment under this video, man. Leave a comment. I appreciate y'all being on the live stream, but leave a comment, man. My comments be like 0 all the time, bro. Leave a comment, man. Help motherfucker out. Anyway, as always, love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Try a buck.
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from top. The daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause on special she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, Lo, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.